You good to go? Cool. How's fall camp been for you so far? Overall consensus for you?
I think it's been going good so far, just taking it day by day, just trying to get better. So I've been enjoying it.
Offensive line, Coach said he's seen some improvement last time we talked to him. What have you seen from your group so far this year?
I think the biggest thing is the switching mentality. I think we're trying to be a lot more physical and just trying to do a lot better job in finishing blocks. So I think our O-line has definitely been really improving a lot this year.
Is there a difference in camp now with Coach Jones there? How's that been working with him?
Yeah, I say Coach Jones really has been trying to change our mentality up front and just making sure we finish blocks. So I think he's definitely helped us a lot coming in.
A lot of guys who have individual experience, but it's kind of a rebuilt unit. How do you work through that during camp and kind of develop that, all of one mind working together?
I say it just helps a lot. Javon and Xavier Delgado, they played a lot of games. And Marcellus, he's played a lot of games in his career too. So all that experience up front definitely helps, especially me because I don't have that much experience. So it's been pretty well.
What are you learning from those guys?
Just little tips and stuff that they've learned throughout their careers. And if I mess up on something, they'll always help me, tell me what I need to improve on. So they help a lot.
How rep heavy and how drill heavy is everything for you guys, especially this time of year? That's always been my impression of offensive line in camp. It's a lot of over and over individual reps.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of reps. At the beginning, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of tired at the beginning, but I'm getting used to it, so it's been pretty well, and the reps have been helping me a lot. I'll say that.
Armand, from what we've seen, it looks like you're primarily featuring at guard now. Do you feel a little bit more comfortable there? Is that something you and Coach Jones have talked about, moving back there?
Yeah, especially since I've been spending the whole offseason training guard and everything. I definitely sound very comfortable. I like it a lot.
Is just as far as your skill set goes, you played a little bit of right tackle last season. Is it somewhere that you think you'll thrive a little bit more?
Yeah, I think I can thrive. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty versatile, but I think I'd definitely be able to thrive at guard.
What are some of the biggest differences are there from transitioning from tackle to guard?
I'd just say everything's a lot closer, so everything happens a lot faster. You just got to be able to get ready for the action to happen right now versus at tackle. You have a lot more space, so it likes more time.
Do you think playing guard is permanent, or like in the future, could you see yourself moving back out? Is that something you guys have talked about at all?
I could see myself moving back out, but I'm going to just do what the coaching staff tells me to do at the end of the day.
You mentioned obviously the new veterans with you guys in the O-line group, Marcellus and Cameron as well. What have you kind of seen from those guys in addition to yourself?
Yeah, those guys have been doing pretty good, so I've been pretty impressed with what Cameron's been doing so far. So it's been pretty nice having those guys in the room with us.
What about just the overall depth of the line? Is it different than last year? Is it more of a comfortable feeling with just the amount of guys that could take reps there this year?
Yeah, I say the depth this year has been pretty good. I think everyone's been pushing each other to become better. So I think this year we're going to have a lot of guys that's going to have the chance to play up front.
What has kind of helped you guys come together as a unit the most? Is there anything that y'all have done during fall camp that you feel like has brought the offensive line together?
I say just the drills and stuff we did this summer. We worked a lot together this summer, and then just being with each other all the time. That's definitely helped us bond more and just come together as a unit so we can be stronger.
What do you like about working with Kirby and his offense? What have you liked so far?
I really like Kirby, just little stuff that he does, catch the defense off sides. Sometimes we might go, we'll change the cadence up so we might catch the defense off guard. So I think stuff like that Kirby does, I think really is going to help improve our offense.
How much of a difference do you see in yourself today versus this time last year when you were coming in?
Oh, yeah. It's really crazy thinking about it because, it's been so much change, and so much has changed since last year. I think I've improved a lot as a player, and I still got a lot to improve on in the future, but, I mean, it is crazy seeing the long ways I've come.
What about the confidence level? A year ago coming in, true freshman, and now you're kind of coming in as a guy that's probably leaned on and expected to start. How's that impact your mindset?
No, I say, confidence levels definitely changed, especially starting games in the SEC. So just having that from last year and knowing that I've done it before so I can do it again, it definitely is going to help me a lot going into the season.
Armand, did you ever play with Williams in high school?
Yeah, I did play with Will. That's my guy.
What were just some standout memories that you have of him, playing with him?
Well, I just say when Will first came in, he was very tall, but he was lanky and stuff, and frame hasn't filled out. So just seeing his development and seeing him grow into his body, it's really crazy to see how far he's come. Yeah, no, Will was a very talented and special player. I remember my senior year going against him, like at first going like the beginning of the season, he was all right, but then progressing to the season, got on varsity, and I'm going against this dude, and I'm like, he kind of strong, you know, he got to get better. So seeing his development is awesome. I'm really proud of him.
Have you been trying to convince him to come here?
Yeah, no, I always be blowing his phone up. Yeah, I got to get Will to come to Mizzou, man. He's going to really help us a lot.